right. Moving on. Now we are going to discuss about business compatibility. So if somebody is starting a new business and they're looking for a new or a successful business name, what should be checked for that?
First of all, we should check the property number or plot number where the office is going to be made. That office number or the plot number should be in harmony or vibration with the destiny number of the person who is starting the business. Secondly, the name of the brand which they are planning to keep. That name also should be harmonious with the destiny number. Thirdly, the first alphabet of the brand name should match with the psychic number of the person or the name number of the person. Sorry, date number of the person.
Ms. Deepa Bajaj.
Good evening, everyone. As per the inputs given by Chaudhary sir, I definitely agree to that. But apart from that, I feel the nature of business is also important.
Anybody else would like to add something to this? Mr. MGK, so just allow us to unmute you.
Yeah, madam. Am I audible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes. This is most important. The topic is regarding the new business, madam. This business partnership and business name is similar to marriage. In marriage, we call life partner. In business, we call partners, business partners. So similarly, matching is there. So when you talk the lucky business, we have got small firms and private limited companies and export-import number of companies there. First of all, if it is proprietorship, one-man company, you take the name of the company, name of the person and his date of birth, number one. Nature of the business. What is the nature of business? Means suppose the person is number 2, destiny is number 2, and number is 2. So he gets the lucky business is also there in numerology. For everybody, it is a lucky numerology, which is suitable to them. You see whether the business is suitable to him or not. The first question. Second, if it is partners, 3 or more partners, the first person who approaches, he says, I am the main person, sir. Remaining, I got 2 partners. I call him, even in Delhi and Bombay also, they are called the key persons of a company. Is a key person. Maybe other persons, maybe second, they may come, they may go. So it is all the names and but then the name of the company, the brand and total name. Suppose is a ABC company, private limited is there. ABC is the brand and KBC is the brand. So the brand also I'll calculate. It should be amicable, friendly to their partners or proprietor, and also full name. In real estate, it may call real estate, realtors, infra. N number of suffixes are there. So total name is registered in company, and people will call only brand. Like Tata Motors is anything brand. Only brand will be called. So the brand should be compatibility to the partners, and also the full name, the registered name also will see it. And the direction also, if they have not taken any premises, because we got directions also there in numerology. If they are number 1, you go for east, I said. If they are number 5, go for north premises, business premises, or whatever the office, whatever it is. So lucky business, lucky directions, and their compatibility, and take into all consideration will suggest a name. That's how I do business name, madam. Thank you. Over to Delhi.
Ms. Jonas, please, ma'am. Thank you. With this, we get on. The next question is, can we collaboratively compile a list of remedies suggested by numerologists from various religious backgrounds, such as Muslim, Christian, and Hindu traditions? We have an input coming from Mr. MGK. Sir?
Yeah, madam. This today's workshop conducted or organized by J.C. Chaudhary is a best example. Numerology is a non-religious, so nothing to do with any religion. We talk about only numbers, lucky dates, lucky colors, everything. Coming to our Indian tradition, hardly a lucky god or some kind of remedies like puja, Durga puja, hardly is it. But coming to foreigners, only we are talking about the lucky dates, lucky colors, everything. This is the best example. Now we can see Dubai people are there, US people are there, UK people, Australia, in number of. And this we are having, I think, 80 branches in foreign countries. This is a clear example. It's totally non-religious, And just now, Chaudhary said the Muslims, they don't believe. I have 14 students of Muslim. 14 students Muslim. The same question as sir, you are Muslim, I don't believe. No sir, nothing like that. Say when you are doing some service as humanity, nothing wrong. So when you don't feel, I am ready to train you also. There are Muslim, clients are also there. The only thing is, I don't suggest do Durga pose, Hanumanji pose, something. Only whatever the lucky number says, is your lucky numbers, colors, wear the stones. Stones everybody is wearing. Worldwide, we can take a survey. Hundreds of crores, sold by these gem sellers. So even Muslim people, they are called the Hakik stones. Only name will different. Hyderabad, these lucky stones are called Hakik stones. Even all foreign countries, diamond is very universally accepted. So these are all only a desire, but numeral says go wear this only lucky stone. Yes, all the Western people are wearing, Dubai people are wearing, and even Muslim people are wearing. So our only numerology, we can say, is totally non-religious. Coming to astrology, there's a little doubt. Astrology means Pandit, the dress code, everything, puja pattern. Then some Muslim may think it's only totally Hindu religion. It's not nothing to do with us, astrology. But even nowadays, astrologers also, they are also wearing coat and all, everything. They are also modern astrologers. So this is my opinion. Over to Delhi.
All right, this we get on. The next question is, as I often encounter inquiries about predicting various life events such as medical issues, childbirth, marriage, divorce, lawsuits, outcomes, and other similar matters based on a person's date of birth, I'm curious to understand how such predictions can be made through numerology. So how can we use numerology to predict about some of the prominent life events, medical, divorce, marriage, childbirth? How can we use that? We again have inputs coming from Mr. MGK.
Yeah, almost all, except already I told, and some people also, except this, the death issues, medical, medically we can say numerology, as per the date of birth and name number, we can predict, suppose number 4 people are there, 4, 13, 20, 31st. In future, they may get, sugar related. It is like a precautions. So doctors also say precaution better than cure. Only to that extent, we can do like medical astrology, medical palmistry is there, like medical numerology is also there. There are some numerologists I know that they are very forward, but I do only the predictions number according to medical. Coming to marriages, compatibility, and the marriage dates, I know most of the people, they know we did research only on marriage dates also. Marriage date should not be 4, 5, 8 and 7. Universally accepted this. Universally, even American Make Blank is numerologist is Make Blank in 2007. I don't know whether it's there or not, but as a publication, marriage should not be 4, 5 and 8. Series. That is there. And coming to medical, we can give the health because numerology is just like a doctor, So we can tell that this is going to be happen and we can give some precautions. And like that we can help the people on medical grounds also, but not operations, but not serious questions. How long person will going to, alive? The serious questions we never do, but remaining all the things we do, all the things numerology can do very well, 100% with accurate also. Over to Delhi, sir.
Miss Alison Rose, ma'am, please.
I work a lot with the personal year number, day number, month number. I can do it in my head. I can work out what, and I think that plays a big impact on what you're attracting or what's going on in your environment and your surrounds.
Agreed, Alison. Agreed.
I have experienced that the number 8 and 4, mostly I have experienced number 5, are not good for fixing the date of marriage, as Sarah said. 8 and 4 are negative numbers, and those people whose first alphabet in the name is either starting with the P or D. P is for 8, D is for 4. They are found to be struggling in their life, whole of the life. They have problems, suicidal tendencies are there. I have studied many cases. So therefore, 8 number or P number should not be there in the starting letter. It can be in between the name, but it should not begin with that.
All right, everyone. Compiling onto this question and moving to the next one. Are number 3 and number 6 anti with each other? That's part 1. If yes, then why there is a study which suggested 3, 6, 9 is a family? MGK sir, please.
Yeah, madam. This is most important question you have selected. Very important question. In India, most of the people still they are having a doubt. As per astrology, they use astrology language. 3 is the Jupiter Guru, and 6 is the Shukra, Venus. Both are different. One is the positive Guru, and second is the negative Guru. By saying this statement, they said 3 and 6 are totally enemies. I have a number of pundits, astrologers in Hyderabad. There's so many people, astrologers. Nobody said that 3 and 6 are enemies. Both Jupiter and Venus, they are friendly. And my simple formula is there, 3, 6, every third number is a friendly. So when coming to friendly numbers, there is a word, there is a sentence. I say every third number is a friendly. You can watch this. Now, 3, 6 and 9. 3 plus 6 is, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is again 9. 3, 6 and combination is there. Like 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. Like 2, 5, 8. Let every third number is a friendly. It exactly, tallies with that. So 3 and 6, they are not enemies. Moreover, if they go for any business partner or a life partner, anything, as a close friend, they'll be very close friend. They never get separated. They get good results. This was my result. And over to Delhi.
Alison ma'am, I think you have a different input to give on this.
You had just mentioned 3, 6, and 9. All I was just mentioning was that they're compatible numbers. So a bit like MGK, I would, I just see numbers in the noughts and crosses square because I follow the Pythagorean system. So I just see 3, 6, 9, 1, 5, 7, and 2, 4, 8 as being compatible. But that was only because you mentioned the 3, 6, 9. But I don't get this anti. I don't even understand what anti is.
Seen that 3, 6, 9 are friendly numbers. They are helping each other. If a person is of date number 6, he can select 3 number date, 9 number date for his perks. But on contrary, if the person is 6 number and makes a business with 3 number, then they become anti. So for oneself, 3 and 6, 3 and 9, 6 and 9, they work in a positive way. But when two different individuals are there with 3 or 6 numbers, they work as antidote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. So with agreement on this, we move to the next question, which is Pythagoras more favorable than Chaldean numerology? Can we see some inputs on this, please?
I think to answer the question, if I can, is Pythagoras more favourable? I just think it depends if you're asking somebody that practices Pythagoras, Chaldean, or Kabbalah. So from my point of view, it's favourable. But I'm sure whoever, if you've never practiced Pythagorean system, you would say the same about the Chaldean or the Kabbalah.
With this, we continue with our rest of the questions. There were some characteristics of numbers which were shared with all of you over email. So it's just a generic question that whether there was an agreement or disagreement on the characteristics that were shared.
I guess when I looked at the descriptions, I found it a little bit difficult, and the people I asked to look at them found the descriptions that were sent a little bit difficult to differentiate between the numbers. So yeah, I do believe there was some difficulty for me anyway, and the people I asked with the descriptions. There was a lot of similarities, but also some differences that I found difficult. That's my input.
Well, then we have the next question in front of us, which is, has anybody who thought their own numbers were more suited to a system that they don't normally use? If you've experimented with your own numbers, your own date of birth numbers, what was best suited for you? A system that you use or a different system?
If I could just interject, I looked at all three and found that the other two systems, Chaldean and Kabbalah, were not so congruent with who I feel I am as a person. I got an 8 for, I think it was character, and I feel I'm more what I am on Pythagorean. That's just my input.
With this, we continue with our questionnaire. What challenges or what lessons have you come here to learn based on your birthday? Such as the lesson of the 8 is the ego and power, over compared to empowerment. MGK sir, please.
Yeah. Yeah, my birth date number is 5, madam. Before coming to numerology until 1995, as per number 5, even a smallest thing, I used to do a lot of research. How to drink coffee, along with cup or saucer. So they're so silly, I used to think more and more. And now I give a definition, number 5 people are the perfectionists. So we need not be perfectionists in each and everything. Small things it will go. Any major, the events, challenges are there, we can meet a challenge. That was the defeat. After coming to numerology, I rectified myself. And secondly, being a number of helping nature, my destiny is sex, by helping nature, I used to help overwhelming, totally helping nature. Totally, if out of my pocket also, I used to give the people. And some people, if they are really relevant, it's okay. It is helpful to him. But non-relevant people also, they used to approach, they used to utilise. They should take it granted. We can help people, but they should not be take it granted. But I used to go certain challenges. And now, after learning this coming to this numerology, not only myself, who am I know. And how to judge the persons. The beauty of numerology is just based on name or whatever, we can find exactly more than an X-ray report, more than a doctor. We can find out and we can take any challenges. The word you said challenge, I did a challenge on numerology itself. In 2001, in Hyderabad, astrologists, scientists, they challenged astrology. Astrology is not a science. Numerology also not a science. Exactly that point out numerology because they don't subject numerology. Astrology is not a scientist, CCMB director. Then my word was astrologist, challenge scientist. That was the paper headlines. First time in India, astrologer, challenge scientist. That was the meeting, and they approached, High Court. They were defeated, and they went to Supreme Court in 2005. Supreme Court of India declared astrology is a Vedic science. Our numerology and Vastu all are same branches of tree. I don't consider astrology different and numerology different Vastu. All these are same branches of one tree. I challenge, and it is helpful to entire universe. All the astrologers they can fail. Now nobody dare to say whether astrology or numerology is science.
All right. The next question that we'll be taking is, what is your inspirational catalyst number according to numerology? So the example shared is that somebody is April 1 born, so 4 plus 1 making it 5. What inspires me in life is excitement, change and acknowledgement. So the question is, what is your inspirational catalyst number according to numerology?
I've always thought that the 1 is the change number, the catalyst number, and of course the double 1 is where you're channeling new information, unmanifested information, and the 1 energy is in itself about creating change, and of course the double 1 as well.
Do we have anyone else sharing their experience on the catalyst number? MGK sir, please.
Yeah. So like that, 4 and 1, my is May 5th, madam. So when I read any numerology books, what about the number 5 people, how do they behave? So it says that they should do some research, something new and varieties, do some challenges and conduct some organizations. So many points are there. Till that time, I never thought of such things. So then I took the one single page describing number 5 people, what they should do. So actually I studied entire the page and again so many books. That as an inspiration, I started following the same thing. So like that, conducting seminars, learning something, doing this research and everything. Even present workshop also number 5. So that was the inspiration number 5. That it gives a lot of self-confidence. Number 5, self-confidence will be there. and everything done by only brain power, because number 5 is Buddha, ruler of mind. So only we have to do the brain, because physically I'm not a he-man, so I use only my brain. I get things done by only my thought and my relation. That was the inspiration given by 5 number in numerology. That credit goes to the great divine subject of Indian numerology, and the great thanks to our chairman, Mr. J.C. Chaudhary, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you. Miss Sandy, I think even you wanted to add something to this.
Yeah, the thing is that you've only given 2 numbers that add to a number, and that doesn't define a person. They've got other numbers, and a 5 is the one number that hates change. They are habitual. 4s are so rooted in the steps that they take. So the word excitement doesn't fall in line with the 4 or the 5.
All right, and we get on. So the next question is that this is an observation shared by one of the numerologists, that I'm finding that as people grow into and develop towards their life path, they're mixing up their expression or destiny number with their life path. How do we know that they are not just connecting with their life path number? So an example given is that, she had shared that with a friend who's developing a life path 11. The expression is 3 as per Pythagorean, said that he resonates more as an 11, which is Chaldean.
I think with this, I think the last 2 questions are quite similar in that the self-knowledge that we all have is a skill. So I think they call it intrapersonal intelligence, and there's a lot of people that aren't very good at knowing who they are and the elements of themselves, or they'll push certain characteristics away. For example,
Miss Perry, please ma'am.
Yes, I totally agree with numerologist Kathy. Why am I agreeing to this is that as we say that you are number 3 and the person say, okay, you're not creative, I'm not creative at all. But your is a little tweak to the numbers. The numbers are like, positive and the negative. Negative in sense they have not really approved their own creativity. So in that case, they will say, okay, I'm not creative.
I'm fine with the answer here.
Mr. MGK, you also wish to add something to this?
Yeah, madam. This question seems to be a little bit indecisive, madam. The entire question seems to be indecisive, because he planned something in one system and front system, second system, and mixing 2 system. It is just like riding on 2 horses. Before reaching life path, there is no life path. Life path only, not in plural form. To reach a life path, a life goal, you select one way, either a Pythagoras or a Chaldean also. Since I think more than 30 to 39 years, our chairman is following only Chaldean system, and more than 20 years I am following, Chaldean system. If somebody calls, my friend, why don't you try that also? So it means I am an indecision. You can say both are same. Pythagoras is also good. Why it is good means, when somebody says, is it numerology, science, or immediately I am answer Pythagoras. Who is Pythagoras? He is not a pujari, he is not an ancient person. He is a mathematician of the Greek. He framed a system. That means numerology is a science. So that credit goes to Pythagoras. The system is also good. Either you follow Pythagoras or you follow this. Continuously, after following some time, if somebody comes to mix these 2 things, I have definitely these 2 destinations, life path, everything goes different, and the person becomes indecisive. So select one life path, whatever it can be, Pythagoras or Chaldean. So, since I am following only Chaldean, I can't, the comment on Pythagoras also. If there are any good things, positive things are there, we will mix in Pythagoras. So that is the aim of this entire workshop, that what Mr. Chairman was telling. Why can't you make a universal or unique system? It is difficult, but you need lot of, workshops and lot of discussions, and arguments will be there. Pythagoras will say, yes, my system is good and my system is good. So finally we can come to a conclusion. I hope so. Definitely our chairman can do that in future. So that's my opinion. Over to Delhi.
Great. So with this, we've also discussed the last question for the day, which was about isolation of numbers. So I would again request Dr. J.C. Chaudhary to present the vote of thanks. So.
First of all, I'm very thankful and grateful to all of you for sparing your valuable time and attending this seminar. I feel it very happy that this is our first of the type of workshop, and I wish that number of questions which are sent, they should be slightly more than what they have been today. So thank you very much again, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. We all hope today's session was informative, it enlightened you, and we look forward to connecting with you all again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you all. Thank you, Chaudhary ji. Conducted a very good workshop today. We get a lot of knowledge and more info from you, sir.
Everyone.
We'll be with you always.
Thank you.